Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a get ready with me video. I hope I am in frame. I'm really having so much trouble filming lately, but I want to give you content, so here we are. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to sanitize my hands. Sanitize my hands with my hand sanitizer. I love this sound so much. Alright, so I'm going to sanitize my hands because I've been touching so many things before starting this video, like all the tools to film and stuff, so it is so alcoholic. Oh wow, my hands can fart. New trigger 2019. Okay, just kidding. Now, before I go ahead and do my makeup, I always use this Farsali toner. No, Farsali's here, and this is very good to hold my makeup in place. So just hold on. I mean, just a little bit. Yeah, maybe it's better. Just drop it all over my face. And then I massage it onto the skin. Of course, my face is already clean and moisturized and prepped for makeup. I have my sunscreen on and all the good stuff. This is a very hot summer day, so you will hear these insects. I don't know how they're called in English, but you will hear them singing throughout the entire video. I hope this is not going to bother you. I actually love their sound. And and occasionally you will also hear my neighbors. But today my boyfriend is at home, so my hands are slippery right now. Okay. My boyfriend is at home, so I cannot really use other rooms. So now I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I use it all over my face actually. I do not use foundation. Foundation gets very cakey on me. So what I do, I just use this concealer right here. I'm about to run out of it, but I learned a trick, which is like Tarte Shape Tape Concealer has a very short wand, which means that there is a lot of product underneath here. So I'm using a biodegradable Q-tip. I'm grabbing it with my tweezers and I'm just swirling it bottom of the container, and you see like there is so much product. It's all in there. It also sounds nice, doesn't it? So I chose this moment of the day because it's supposed to be very quiet. Hopefully it's going to be. I'm really sorry that you're gonna hear a little bit of traffic and some noises in general, but as I told you, like it's been very hard here lately. A window of mine got broken, which is the one I am in right now, so it's staying open, and of course it is allowing a lot of noise to come in, but I also realized that there is never the perfect circumstances to film good quality videos, especially lately. So I'm just gonna go for it, okay? And I hope that you will enjoy it anyway. Now I blend with my beauty blender. And I do not really aim for the highest coverage anymore. I don't know why. I just feel more natural. I feel more at ease with a more natural looking face, I guess. And I don't really apply makeup on my forehead because I'm wearing hats at work, so it's not really like an essential. Whatever is left, I just add a little bit and we're good to go. Especially because now I am baking and I'm using this Fenty Beauty powder, and it is so blurring. That it really makes my skin look better just by being there. So I go very gently, but with a good amount of product onto my under eye. on my nose, basically all over my face, but mostly where I get oil in. And I also powder my forehead, down my neck, like so. And I'm gonna let it sit. I always close it up on my head, so whether there is a little bit of residues, it's going to fall on my hair and act like a dry shampoo. Since my hair gets oily so easily, I love this technique. And now I'm gonna use my Kat Von D brow pomade. And I'm gonna do my brows. I know it's not the original container, but for some reason, I know the reason. When I was about to go to Brazil, I just took some pomade with me because I wanted to have just some of it, not all of it, because I didn't know how it was going to react on the plane with the altitude and stuff. So I just took a little part of it, and it was back in November. I'm still using it nowadays, and it's pretty curious because seriously, like with this pomade, a little bit goes a super long way, like unbelievably long way, as you can easily tell. And I just try to make my brows look natural, as natural as possible. And sometimes I need to go like on the opposite way of my hair growth just to fill those blank spaces. And this is my natural looking brow that I am now gonna try to mimicate on the other eye, but it's not easy. In fact, I'm not liking the way these brows look, like especially the second one, but I don't know. It's because I have very few brow hairs naturally, but the few that I have are like all over the place, so sparse, and so it's really hard to have a good looking line. But we're trying to roll with it. As you can see, I always end up having one brows that looks much better than the other. Much better than the other. Okay. Alright, I think we're kind of okay with the brows. I will definitely have to twist them somehow. I'm gonna comb them a little bit now with this. This is a random comb that came with a brow pencil that I don't really use much because it doesn't really have a strong writing power, even though it is a very good brow pencil. I really love how it performs. It's just that it takes me forever all the time to have some decent brows with it. Okay, so now I'm going to remove the baking. Otherwise, my next step will look striking, and I don't want it to look striking. So it's time for some contour. I will take this fluffy brush to contour my nose and my crease in the eyes. So I'm taking some contour powder and I'm just gonna apply it very lightly onto my nose area. And it's so hot in here, I'm about to sweat, so it's gonna be hard, but we're gonna do it. And always very slightly, with the feathery strokes and the lightest hands. I'm just going to blend it on my nose area, kind of give it some definition. And I really try to elongate and slim it as much as I can because I don't really like the structure of my nose. And I also contour the bottom part of my lip and the inside of my cupid's bow to give my lips some depth. Then it's time for the crease. Basically, having hooded eyes, what I do, I fake a higher, deeper crease and I take it to this corner to elongate my nose even more, create depth, and also a little bit underneath here for some reason. I do the same thing on the other eye. I really love that I can sort of modify my features with makeup. It's one of the most beautiful things I can possibly do every day. It's like having magic powers, and I've always been very attracted to highlighting and contouring, to modifying the face structures through lights and shadows. It's always been so curious to me. Now with this brush, I'm going to take a little bit of contour powder and I'm going to sculpt my cheekbones, bring them like by creating a shadow here. I always wanted to have high cheekbones, but I never had high cheekbones. So contouring has always been one of my best friends. And here in Italy, unfortunately, contouring hasn't been a trend until 2015, I guess. I remember going into makeup shops and asking for contouring products, and people would look at me like, what are you talking about? Like famous professional makeup brands as well. And it was very disappointing to me because I always loved to contour, but I used to do it with some brown eyeshadow. And whenever I found out that there was going to be some specific contour products, I was like, yes. But of course, Italy, or at least my city, is always the last one to find out. So I was like, well, I don't know. If there is ever going to be a possibility to have a professional contour. Now there is a lot of options, of course, but I learned that I like to purchase my makeup products online. Now I bronze a little bit with this bigger brush, and I basically blend everything together. Seriously, doing my makeup with my headphones is a little bit of a struggle. And then I don't know if it's because I'm always wearing hats at work, but it's really hard for me to make my bronzer go here, so I just blend it with a thinner brush. In my hairline. It is now time to highlight. So I really love to have that glowy complexion, but without looking oily. So what I firstly do, I take this Becca highlighter. It is so pretty. I take a little bit of this highlighter with this brush right here, and I just gently swirl it in circular motions onto my cheekbones, going almost close to my mouth, just like this, and then also a little bit on my forehead and on my chin, and then I do the same thing on the other half of the face. Applying your highlighter in circular motions, it really makes sure you melt your highlighter into the skin, and it's gonna make it look like you're really glowing from within. Of course, if you have texture / larger pores, this is all going to be accentuated. It depends on how much you care. Like, I don't really care. I mean, I like my glow to be glowy, so I just go for it. Okay, and now I take a smaller highlighter brush and I just take a little bit of highlighter and then go on my cupid's bow. On my nose, and I go like on the lower part of the tip of the nose, so it's going to look a little longer, and then the bridge up until my forehead, always to elongate it and slim it down for as much as I can. Then I take some more and I apply it onto the inner corners of my eyes, just like this. With whatever is left on the brush, I just accentuate the parts that I really want to look like they are the highest parts of the cheekbones, and then I go on the brow bone, and then again on the cheekbone, basically with the residues I have on my brush. Okay, I'm never going to put product directly on top because otherwise it's gonna be too much, but I add this glow and also like on my lids. Like so. Because I really want some glow, and now it looks a little extra, but we're going to bring everything together with some blush. I'm gonna use some natural colored blush. I'm gonna just apply it where the two products meet, also a little bit here, here. Okay, on my forehead, it really tends to separate because I'm kind of sweating. But as I said, I don't really mind above my forehead because I'm gonna be wearing a hat, so I'd rather, you know, remove everything of the cakiness and just focus on the rest of the face. It's okay if the forehead doesn't come out very good. I mean, there is 40 Celsius degrees, so it's okay. It is time for setting spray. I apply it gently and then I fan until it's dry. I usually have an electric fan to do the job for me, but today it's not here because my boyfriend took it for him. So I'm just gonna manually fan dry my face and just take advantage to thank you everybody for subscribing, for supporting me, for your comments, for following on my social medias, and also for your understanding about my filming and editing problems at the moment. I am really happy that you are understanding it. I mean, I know that my views are way less lately, cannot expect to be successful at this point of my uploading schedule, because I basically no longer have an uploading schedule, and also because the quality is kind of low, unfortunately. So I mean, this has to be okay anyways. So as you can see, this is the face. Now that it's dry, I'm going to apply my mascara. Give myself the lashes I wasn't born with, because I have very short lashes, and this Benefit mascara is the only one that can give me lashes. I mean, there are other mascaras that apparently do the trick, but after a couple hours they are all gone, and I don't know, some of them also bleed a lot, melt. And since I sweat a lot at work, I need something that stays on. And stays in place. And this mascara is like super black. It holds the shape you give to your lashes. Like, I don't even need a lash curler to curl my lashes and make them stay all nice and open. And this is amazing. And they stay like this, period. Like, hey guys, as always, I ran out of battery in my phone, and so the sounds were there but not the image. But this is the look, the makeup look I came up with. And subscribe to my channel. Bye.